I wonder if you ever feel not quite good enough, or ever feel that you're not really worthy of love or good things coming into your life, or whether you carry a sense of kind of shame or just an unease with yourself and the sort of person you are. Whatever the cause, a much better question is to think, well, what are we going to do about it? A much better question is, well, we don't want to live like that. I don't want to wander the rest of my life feeling not as good as other people, or carrying that sense of shame or unworthiness around. What can we do about it? And typically there's two common approaches. It'll be common amongst the media that you watch and friends that you interact with. People typically will take one of two approaches. They'll either deny or they'll try. That's the two solutions we're offering. Either deny it or try and fix it. And the denial is very, very common, particularly in the personal development, self-help thinking, whether you ever read any articles or magazines or books or YouTube stuff about it. You get this idea about just thinking positive, having affirmations, focusing on the good things of your life, things that make you feel not good enough or unworthy. Just pretend they're not there. Don't think about it. Just deny them. And then there's a second approach people take, and you probably tried this one as well. Rather than just denying it, you accept it, and this time you try. You try to improve. So the things that make you not feel so good about yourself, you try and improve them. Or perhaps even more common is we try and compensate. So whatever our flaws and our failures, the things we don't like about ourselves, that we might try and compensate by being better in other areas. So we'll kind of be a good person, or we'll make lots of money, or kind of give money to charity, or advance our career, or make ourselves look better as a compensation for those things. But what you probably find is that there's no correlation between feeling good about one thing, compensating for something that makes you feel bad about yourself. And so the sense of just denying and pretend something doesn't exist doesn't work as it comes to the surface. And the sense of trying to be a good person, trying to do the right thing, trying to improve, that doesn't seem to cover up our sense of shame and our sense of unworthiness either. And so what can we do? Is there any hope? Is there any solution? Is there another way where we can deal with those things that are in our life? The reason why you sometimes feel you're falling short is because you've fallen short. It says in Romans 3, chapter 3, verse 23, it says, everyone has fallen short of God's glory, meaning what you were created to be. You're supposed to be kind of God's glory, this magnificent creature. This is who you were to be, loving and kind and fulfilled and wonderful and amazing. Everyone actually has fallen short of that. That they're not quite good enough. That sense of unease we have of not being what we were meant to be is because it's true. That's why the deny idea doesn't work. That's why just being positive and pretending everything's fine doesn't work, because once you were not good enough, once you had fallen short, it's true. And obviously the natural reaction is to kind of shy away from that truth, to not look at it full in face and realize that that's true about ourselves. But there's no reason to hide from it or deny it because of what comes next. Verse 1 says, once you were like this. And verse 4 then says this, it says, but God. Once you were unworthy, once you had fallen short, you were in that situation, you were a mess, you were not good enough. But God, who was so rich in mercy, who loved you so much, did something about it.